he is serving double. Am I right? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what that means at all.
He's in the military serving, and he is serving up a bop. Howdy Meowers, and welcome back to the BlushCat podcast. My name is Hopskotch with a K, and today we are doing our 2025 Roundup and or basically November K-pop comebacks part 2, because the vast majority of comebacks that we're talking about are from November.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of missed most of what you said, but I know what's going on this episode, so that probably doesn't matter because I was just focused so much on your name. But
I know you were maybe expecting Kledge, who did the last 2 yearly roundups, or whoever was here for part 1 of the November comebacks. Was that Amaray and Mavalia Coulter stable, or was that somebody else?
Oh gosh,
I don't remember.
I think I don't know.
Well, anyway, it's me, Hopskotch. Hi.
Hi, you sound like you have a really good
Outlook on life.
No, I was gonna say like hip hop name.
Oh,
like if you wanted to have like a stage name, like.
Okay.
But I mean, if you hate that, it just sounds like you have a really good outlook on life.
Thank you.
So we're starting where?
We are starting with NCT DREAM. And this is going to be a little less organized than our usual comeback episodes. We're kind of just going to cover the bulkier ones first. Like, we're prioritizing. We're not going in date order.
Yeah, just pretend that this is a roundup episode, even though a lot of the things that are in it are from November. Don't think of it as a comeback episode. Think of it more as a roundup episode where it's like we're going to prioritize the ones that need to be talked about the most and go from there.
Yeah. Okay, so I almost didn't even want to talk about this NCT DREAM comeback, but we're going to. It's just, it's just the life of a dreams in. You just got to be prepared for whatever is going to happen. And so we're talking about Beat It Up, and on the first listen, this is from November, okay? On the first listen, I immediately thought, oh no. But I also did think that, well, it's probably more tolerable than Hot Sauce was for a long time. And Hot Sauce did eventually grow on me. So, I was already in a little bit better of a place when I heard this song, and I also thought it was better than Smoothie in terms of the sound, but the lyrics and the concept, if I'm being completely honest, they are both a bit much for me. So needless to say, it's not my favorite from Dream. However, I wanted to talk about it because in true Dream fashion, their stage presence and their performance ability is just so strong that it makes me start to question if the song is really as bad as I thought. They were just, they were out there, they were beating it up, and I was like, sure, whatever.
Okay. I get everything you're saying. Me, a non-dreams in. Wait, is that what I'm supposed to be called? Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm not one. So, as a non-dreams in, you guys are not surprised at anything I say that's bad about them because it's all you've ever heard. No, I don't say bad things, do I? Basically, it's this weird, if I didn't know it before, it was only reinforced 1,000 times in that recent content that they did where they literally talked and cared about 500,000 of their songs that are all slow and sentimental and didn't mention any upbeat song that they have. I don't know what Dreams Ins are here for, if they're here for this title track or these title tracks ever, or if these are just purely just being made to have something to promote. I don't know, because it seems like Dreams Ins and Dreamies really are here for those B-sides.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I'm glad that you guys all have that. I'm definitely not interested in those at all. And as far as this song goes, yeah, it's hot sauce adjacent. And the first time that I heard and saw hot sauce, jaw dropped, you know, really like, wow, oh my God, what in the world is this nonsense? But eventually through much conditioning and exposure, it became tolerable / iconic in a way. And then Beat It Up, the same thing happened upon first watch and listen. I was really flabbergasted, if you will. The music video elements just made it so much worse to me. And they just say beat it up so much. So my general conclusion, because then I watched it again and I heard it again and I was like, kind of the same way that you were. I was like, was I being too harsh the first time? Because like it is a little bit catchy maybe, but also at the same time, it's kind of like, please just stop now. So my conclusion that I came to is if you took out like at least 50% of the beat it ups and absolutely everything in the music video besides NCT Dream themselves, because they're not causing any problems. That's the good thing, is that NCT Dream themselves are not a negative point at all. It's just everything else that's going on that I really don't like. It would probably be like okay if you made those changes.
Yeah.
So if I just have enough time where I don't see the music video, like with hot sauce, you know, if you go back to the music video, you're going to kind of be like, okay, like, wow. But like, if you just hear the song for long enough and you kind of put the music video, like, you know, in a file in your brain and you forget about it, it gets better.
Yes.
So maybe with Beat It Up, if it's just like more so the song and the stage performance, and all you have to deal with is like how repetitive it is.
Yeah.
It's not as bad. So, but yeah, I'm they're definitely like they're making it work.
Yes.
Definitely.
I have to shout out Renjin in the fan chant guide because that was a mood. And
iconic.
Their vocals during the encore stages were particularly excellent for this song. Like, there was just so much energy there, and Chunla doing the beat it up parts at the beginning, that was also iconic.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Like, I just felt like the energy for each music show stage was almost as if they were rookies performing. I was like, whoa, like what, why are like
they were fighting to like show themselves.
Yeah, but they're like a 9-year group, yet they still have such presence on stage. So NCT Dream totally makes these less than desirable, I'll say, concepts that they're so often given for title tracks work, or at least be tolerable. So props to them. Like, I think if it was any other group, or maybe not any other group, but there's a high chance that if a different group was doing this song, there wouldn't be any chance of saving it.
I think that the best type of, maybe it's weird or maybe it makes perfect sense, the best type of group to possibly, you know, make this work, if not NCT Dream, would be a rookie group. Like, it doesn't seem, you know, you bring it up, it doesn't seem like a 9-year-old group song.
Yeah.
And so that also was surprising to me. I was like, wow, like, how many years are they into this? And this is what they have to have as a title track? Like, it just doesn't Oh, but you also brought up Smoothie, and I do think as well that this is more listenable. Like, more, it's catchier than Smoothie. To me, Smoothie was like pass completely, whereas this is like very divisive. Like, this is, you know, it's stronger, but like you could at least maybe work with it.
Okay. I also have to mention what they did for the music show stages. For the first 3 performances, they had an intro where there was choreography before they started the actual performance, and they rotated the members. They had different units doing the intro choreography for each of the performances. So I thought that was something different, and like it switched it up. So I liked that.
Yeah, that sounds cool and nice. And also just the fact that they're promoting things in like normal ways. Like, you know, it's like regular types of promotion when they're this far in their career, I think is very nice, because sometimes you don't really get to see that anymore.
Yeah. And I do have to say that I'm relieved that the cowboy outback, whatever it was going to turn into, whatever you want to call it, concept just disappeared. I don't know what happened to it, but it seemingly just vanished completely. I don't remember exactly what it was, but one of the earliest announcements for the comeback had cowboy related items, and I immediately was like, oh no, they're going to put Jano in a cowboy hat. I just know it. And then the concept photos came out, and I was like, yeah, at least I already saw it coming though. But like the music video, stage performances, the styling, everything seemingly has nothing to do with that style at all. I can't say that I prefer what they gave me. Maybe I would have preferred a cowboy theme at this rate. Who knows? But like I just, at least like it wasn't as bad in that direction as I thought it would be. And actually, now that I'm kind of thinking about it, I could see NCT DREAM making an ironically iconic cowboy themed like you know, having a concept for a whole comeback that is cowboy themed, but they would be doing it ironically, and like maybe it would work, because
she's not beating the allegations.
I'm pretty sure that I mentioned before, if I didn't already say it, but I think I did. It's when people start taking that concept seriously that I really am bothered by it. I just can't take you seriously when you're singing and dancing in your cowboy hat and your cowboy boots and whatnot, when the song has nothing to do with that. Yeah, the fringe. When there's no reason for that at all. I don't like it.
I had completely forgotten that you had said that could have been incorporated somehow. Yeah. And when you mentioned it to me after I saw the music video, I was like, oh my God, where was that ever going to fit in? But actually, when I saw the concept photos, I did really think it was not so much cowboy, and it was more like outback ranger type of vibes. And honestly, I feel like that could be interesting. Like, maybe. I feel like that is different. It is different than cowboy. Like, it's not yeehaw cowboy. It's like, you know, dusty, like, you know, trench coat duster, like,
I don't like either. I just don't.
I think a group could make that work, and it would not be nearly the same as cowboy.
There's always room to make the concept work. It's just a matter of if it does or not. Well, not always. I mean, it depends. There's a line. But anyway, the other songs on the album, how did you feel about those?
Tempo? Wait, what's it called? It's more than just tempo?
It's something, like numbers.
Well, whatever like the one that has to do with tempo. I was liking it. It was very like video gamey sounding, but then it got scary at the end. And I was kind of like,
said that you didn't like that one.
What's going on? I know I had heard it before, and I thought it was kind of throwaway. But then when I heard it again, I was like, you know what? I kind of like, I'm vibing with it. I mean, maybe it's just because I heard it like right after Beat It Up. Like maybe the juxtaposition is kind of like, but towards the end, I definitely was like, wait, this is really scary. Like, why did they do this? So I don't know. It's Maybe it's not good then. I don't know.
No, all to say about that one.
Okay.
I think it's interesting that you said it sounds like a video game song because you don't know this yet, but I have a playlist that I have made called JSRF.
Whoa.
And it's very, very, very small. There's only a few songs in it so far, but I put that song in it because like it totally sounds like it could be in JSRF for parts of the song. So it would make sense actually that you like it, or at least think that about it.
Wait, is that the song or was it a different song? Like just the other day, like literally like not yesterday I don't think, but the day before, I heard a song and I thought that it sounded like I was going to say it out loud because we were watching something together. And I was going to say that it sounds like this is, I think it was when we were watching the Mamas.
Oh.
I was going to say that it sounds like a song that would be playing in the sewers of JSRF. You know when it's all echoey?
No.
What? Well, anyway, there's another song. You got to add it.
Okay.
But I guess it probably wouldn't have been this song then. Did they do this at the Mama?
No.
Oh, they weren't
No,
at
they
the
weren't
Mama.
even there, yeah.
Then never mind. It was something else.
I'll also say about that song, or the unit songs in general, I do like that we got unit songs again, but I specifically like Saturday Drip over Tempo, definitely. But it's still fun that they're doing that.
You know what I think is, maybe this is unnecessary and I shouldn't say this.
Okay.
But you know what I think is annoying?
What?
And maybe I'm also hypocritical because maybe we do this all the time as well. But I don't feel like we do it as much or in this much of a, honestly, kind of brainless way. All I see nowadays in the comments, because I listen to these songs, like the B-sides on YouTube, so they like have a comments section. And like, I don't even, it's not like I'm trying to read the comments all the time, right? But I just see these things. And all that anyone ever does in the comments of these songs is just say the other song that it sounds like. Like they're like, this is totally this other song's sister song. Or they're like, this song shaking hands with that song. And like every single song apparently has a like, you know, companion on a previous album for every artist. Like
I do like to bring that up because it does happen so often, like in both ways of like just like if it's the same group, like there would be a lot of songs that people would say that with NCT DREAM for, because there are a lot of songs that are related to each other on purpose, but then I also will bring it up for the ones that it's like are these supposed to sound that similar?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like sometimes it's like you can't help but think of that.
Yeah.
And also sometimes, you know, I want to use it to try and help explain the vibes of it. Like I said that Beat It Up was hot sauce adjacent. Sure, I brought it up. But like, I just feel like in the comments, it's always just in such a way that's like, this song is the new version of this song. There you go. And it's like everyone's doing it. I'm like, just, we get it.
Do you have anything else to say about the other songs though?
No.
Okay, I just want to mention that I think Cold Coffee is very pretty and it has that dream sound that I really like. So the other songs on the album I think are a lot better, but it's not like they're my favorites from them overall.
I was surprised that there was only like one other slow song, like one song that I thought was like what everyone was here for.
Okay, well now how about we talk about RIIZE?
Okay, love you NCT DREAM.
Yeah, sorry.
I actually do really enjoy their content and stuff like that. I just don't like a lot of their songs.
Sorry that seemed kind of negative, but I'm a Dreams and I like their like other like the B-sides and the content is more my style usually than like title tracks and stuff.
She's actually a really big fan though. She has literally so much NCT DREAM music in her statistics.
Whoa.
Yeah, I went there.
Yeah. So we're gonna talk about RIIZE and we're gonna talk about Fame. And do you want to go ahead?
Sure. I don't really have much to say here because I kind of just thought this one it's all right. Like as of right now, and I know, guys. Here, okay? It's SM Entertainment artists, okay? This is the way it goes, like across the board. So yeah, with RIIZE, if you guys remember, I don't usually ever like their songs, at least upon first listen, and then sometimes they become more like I get used to them. But so this one, it's not like I was like, oh my god, what's happening, like I was with some of the ones recently of like more recent comebacks. But I also am just kind of like, it's all right. It's no Lucky. But it just sounds so shiny that like, that's making it worse.
Don't
for
say
me.
it.
Like I just, I like RIIZE songs more than I like shiny songs.
Okay.
So it sounds more like a shiny song. So that's every way that I try to word everything sounds bad to somebody. All I'm saying is that, shiny music, I'm never like, oh my god, I love this song. And so this sounds like a shiny song. And so that is contributing factor. But it's a fine song. It's all right. And the music video concept was all right. Like I saw what they were going for. Did I really love the execution in some capacities? No, not necessarily, but like it was, there was something going on there.
Yeah, I feel that way.
And I like RIIZE. I really do. I really like watching their content as well, and I'm a big fan of some of the people in that group. So. Well, it's one of those groups where it's like
You're only partially in it.
Yeah, like it's not like I'm a solo stan, but it's not like I'm like a full like don't
BREEZE.
No, I was gonna
sorry.
I totally know that they're BREEZE. Okay, like I actually know that fandom name. Now everyone's gonna think that I don't, and they're gonna think I was doing that thing.
She does. It's my fault.
They're gonna think I was doing that thing where I was like, oh, I can come up with it, but I actually could have.
Sorry.
But yeah, so this one's it's fine.
Okay. Well, considering everything that you said, everybody knows that that's the reason I like it.
Yeah.
It sounds like shiny. So obviously that, like the parts of it that sound like shiny, like Eunseok's part.
Yeah.
Really good stuff. I think that they did not hold back with Fame. They absolutely owned this concept. This was the rocker RIIZE concept that I thought we were going to get earlier this year, but instead we got Fly Up. And so I am glad that they did explore that style. Is it something I hope that they stay with forever and never pivot to anything else? No. I definitely prefer things like Love 119, their B-sides, like 9 Days. I like that, like, warmer kind of sound from them. I do think that, like what you said about the music video, like, I liked what they were trying to do. It was executed well in some ways, but some ways I'm like, oh, like, I wish they didn't do that.
Yeah.
I also feel like they unlocked some of their best looks.
Ooh, that's fun.
Really think that everybody's hair looks really good. Eunseok's hair, I feel like this is his best one. So if you ever ask me in the future, I will say Fame Eunseok.
Okay.
Like, I think it looks really good like that. I think that Wonbin's looked good too. I like the styling a lot as well. I do wish that there were more music show stages that were out by the time that we're recording this. I don't know if they are still going to go on them at all, but so far they've literally only had the Inkigayo performance. They performed it at the Mama, and they have that like Kilpo won the K thing. And so I would think that they would do more performances of it, but it's just, that time of year, it's hard to actually have the music shows happening and like have people go on them. But I would like to see more performances because the styling, totally, I know you probably don't really like it because it's ruffly and it's like cloth dangly piecey like for a lot of the looks that they have. So those ones I really like. It's kind of princely, and that's a wish that I had for the year, is that groups would be styled like that more often. And I think I mentioned wanting RIIZE to be styled like that. And so they are kind of doing that. Like that vibe I really like. And like whatever, just Eunsock and Wonbin, the vibes, both of them, just whatever they've got going on, it's working. It really is.
Okay. I just will say, because you brought up Fly Up, because I completely erased that one from my memory. I definitely like this 1,000 times more than Fly Up, but honestly, it's probably so surprising, but I liked Bad Back more than this. Which seems crazy because that one, when you first watch it, you maybe kind of think like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Like this is one of those types. But I think I like that one more than Fame.
I that one definitely got really iconic.
Yeah.
And so, I don't know, I might like it better than Fame too. But like they both have that flexing sort of vibe, which I really like. Like I like the lyrics of Fame. It's like they're totally just like, yeah,
I do like the mood and the vibes.
Yeah. And okay, the other two songs, what do you have to say about those? Anything?
Okay, should I start with Sticky Like?
No, you should start with Something's in the Water.
But I want to start with Sticky Like.
Fine, start with Sticky Like.
I just want to start with Sticky Like because I'd say I do think it's kind of like sweet and catchy and fun sounding, but I didn't really care about it that much, and I didn't really think that it seemed that like it made a lot of sense because they're like sticky like honey, which you're like, that makes complete sense, but I'm like, no, they're making it seem like that's a compliment, and I just don't get how that's a compliment. But I wanted to start with that one because Something's in the Water is the one that I had like a more of a vibe to say about, because I actually really kind of like this one. Because honestly, it kind of sounds Pink Floyd-y. And so you were talking about the rock thing that they're doing and the ruffles and stuff. And I'm getting this sort of 80s rocker influence coming through with this very like, I don't even know if it is like, synth or anything like that, but whatever those sounds are that are in like Pink Floyd music, that's very like hazy and very like however you would describe that, this song has, and it's kind of like, it's very different, and it sounds very like, I don't know how to put it, like older or like grown up, or like, it sounds real polished. Yeah, like it doesn't sound like any old song. Like it sounds kind of like fancier.
I agree.
I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, like it was a surprise to me. I was like, oh wow, this song is kind of like, what have they got going on here?
I think that both of these B-sides are really good. I think they're really good. Like Fame, you already just heard me say that I like it. Like there was a lot of hype there. Considering what it could have been, I think it was really good. But the two B-sides are what I was expecting Fame to sound like, considering the concept photos and like the concept film and everything that was leading up to Fame. Like it was a total shift. But Something's in the Water, totally agree with what you said. It's really good. It sounds elevated to some capacity. And Sticky Like, I really like this one. At first, like, I thought when I heard Something's in the Water, I was like, ooh, like, this is so good. Is the other song going to top this one? And then I heard Sticky Like, and I was like, ooh, this one is more my vibe, but they're both so good. But Sticky Like is the most 2015 sounding song that's not from 2015 I've ever heard. I know that's probably really specific and like random, and you're like, what does a song from 2015 sound like? It sounds like Sticky Like by RIIZE.
Okay.
I legitimately feel like it was made in 2015 and that they were just,
holding on to it.
Yeah. And like a group finally picked it up, because I'm like, this is not from now.
That's funny. That I feel like that totally could be true.
Yeah, I mean, it could be. But, and so it's not like I really love songs from 2015 or something either, but
sure.
It's really good. I like it a lot. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, we're going to have a bit of a tone shift here, a bit of a jump in time back to April, because we're going to talk about UNIS. And I don't know how people are pronouncing this on the regular, but I will, I guess, call it swish, because that's how they say it in the song. But like if you're calling it swish, Swicy, Swicy, it's all the same song. That's what I'm talking about. I wanted to talk about this because obviously I've become more familiar with this group. We talked about Moshi Moshi when that came out, and I did check the song out back like when it was happening, but I wasn't really invested enough to include it in our comebacks episode, so that's why we're including it in the roundup, because obviously it's become such an icon. And I had seen it when they got a music show win. They got their first win with this song. And I was like, oh, wow, they're like so touched and happy. And so I listened to the song and I thought it was really cute and fun. And I had watched the music video and I was like, wow, chocolate syrup, bonus. So the song is just incredibly catchy. The choreography is as well. And I love the instrumentals. I think it sounds like a Nintendo game. And it's also so K-poppy with the music video. And I guess like the song too. So just, I really like the title track and all the other songs. But how do you feel about the title track?
Yeah, I mean, basically what you said, it's super fun and catchy. It's very fitting, like every aspect really came together, and the music video really has that classic girl group style to it.
Mm-hmm.
But what I was appreciating from this,
buts. Oh, that's a positive one. Okay,
is that, well, because the things that I kind of just mentioned, it might seem like, you know, like classic girl group style music video. It's like, I don't usually like that.
Right.
So the but I appreciate is supposed to be making it better. But I was already listing things that you think are good. I really appreciate that they seem present.
Oh yeah.
Because there are a lot of groups nowadays that really have a lot of cute and or catchy and fun stuff, but they seem a little bit less invested or not there, or no, it's like they're invested in being vacant. I'm sorry, I said it. And I just really like that this group doesn't seem to have that as much. Like they seem like they're present. They're there. And so, like, the other people might be present, but they're just trying as hard as they can not to be. Like, this is not the group I'm talking about, but I'm using this as an example for people maybe that don't know what I'm talking about, but they've heard about this probably. Everyone, when they didn't like aespa's vibe because it seemed like they were leaning too into the we're AI, like so unreal, we have no emotions vibe. Like sometimes I feel like the younger, newer groups that are doing fun, catchy things, it's like they're not acting like it's fun and catchy, they're acting like this new way.
Yeah.
And UNIS doesn't seem like they're doing that. And so it brings more energy and more personality to the whole thing, which I appreciate.
Yes, I agree with that. And I will talk about their performance of Dang. I forgot to tell you about that. So I don't know if you happened to see it, but I didn't know it was a thing until recently.
A performance of it?
Yeah, on Show Champion.
I don't think I saw it. I think I just listened to it.
Well, I watched the Show Champion performance of Dang, and I just want to acknowledge it because the vocals were so strong, and I was very impressed because, like, it's such a high-pitched song at a lot of parts, and it has a lot of power, but they sounded really good. And usually Show Champion doesn't even have very good audio at all. Like, a lot of the times I feel like they kind of wash over the actual audio, and like it just sounds like a muted space of nothingness almost sometimes. But this was like very clear, and I thought that they did a really good job.
Nice. I watched something, I don't know what it would have been. I feel like it was something like for what we're talking about today, but I don't know what it would have been. Basically, after we watched the Mamas, I watched something else that was like a, public stage thing like that.
Was it the Korea Grand Music Awards?
Oh, yeah, maybe. And I was like, the audio here is perfectly fine. What is everyone's anytime that I hear like mic audio where you could actually hear the people singing live, it just makes me so confused as to why the like biggest, shows out there that are literally their only goal is to do that.
Yeah.
Completely just destroy every aspect of sound that has ever happened.
Yeah. Okay, well, what about Spring Rain?
Spring?
Because that one has a special clip, so that's why I'm bringing it up specifically.
It was an unexpected bop. When it started, I was like, okay, it's one of these types. And then it became a bop, and I was like, wait, this is actually so unexpected. What is going on here? And I liked the light blue, the incorporations of light blue in their outfits. Okay. I appreciate, like, it was like they were doing that thing where the shoes like looked like Barbie shoes because they were like blue colored shoes, and also I was like, this is kind of weird though that it's called Spring Rain but it's just sunny. But then they like made it rain with the hose and stuff, and so I was like, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
Me too. You saying the like blue incorporation makes me think it was kind of giving birthday cake ice cream a little bit, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Or like
I can see that.
Yeah, I think that the song is really pleasant, but it's very familiar. Right when I first heard it, I was really reminded of something, and I still don't know what, but I think it's something specific, not just, oh, it sounds like it could be J-pop or like a Japanese song, or oh, it sounds like it could be in a K-drama, because it kind of is both of those things as well. But I do think it's really enjoyable, and there's like a chance I could have heard the song in passing before I knew what it was. Like, I feel like it's the type of song that would get popular, like to use for shorts and like a trend without people even knowing it's K-pop, like that type of thing. But the special clip is nice, even though it's very simple, and like it's slightly reminiscent of Coin's Destiny in terms of production, but it wasn't boring.
Yeah, no, I think it worked. Like I think it was just enough.
Yeah, it reminded me of the From Us 9 special clip things that they have for Weather and Mukoki back from Feel Good. Back from Feel Good, they had videos for those other songs, and it was like the vibes are similar. So yeah, that's why I wanted to talk about UNIS, because I thought it was really good, and like it's just who's not liking it?
Haters,
and that's not acceptable. Okay, we're going to talk about EUN-WOO. Okay, from ASTRO.
Yeah. Is there another one?
No, exactly. But I need to make things very clear here. I need to make them very clear for all the people that try to disregard him.
Oh,
you know,
what?
As a member.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wait, is it one of those things again? Like that? Is it the acting fans?
Yes. Yes. Like,
I'm
please.
sorry, but acting fans, you guys gotta just give it a rest. Get your their priorities.
Okay.
Like, I'm saying, the acting fans need to understand that these people like literally came from K-pop. Like, so like,
yeah.
You know,
yeah.
Get that through your.
Okay. Saturday Preacher. It's time. I got to talk about it, okay? Because this has been in my head nonstop.
Non-stop.
Yes, you know. You know. Saturday
Preacher.
Yes, and you got the right number of Saturdays this time. You know, I've got to say it. He is serving double. Am I right? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't know
what that means at all.
He's in the military serving, and he is serving up a bop. Like, who would have expected him to be serving up this funky, fresh album while he's serving in the military? I mean, it's just a pretty iconic move.
Well, that's what I didn't understand when I saw this album, or like, you know, when I experienced it. I was like, okay, I don't get it, because he's in the military, and sure, people have released stuff while they're in the military before, but usually like a random sentimental song or something, not something that could have been promoted. Like, why is he doing this while he's in the military? Because he can't promote it. It just seems confusing to me.
Don't ask about the logistics. I don't know.
Okay.
But I know that it's a whole lot of fun. The choreography is really fun. The claps, you know what I'm saying? I really feel those, like the music, and then he claps. And
I always know the claps.
I thought you would totally know and be like, yeah. But
oh wait, I think I do. I think I know a little bit, but there's something I gotta say about it. Maybe that's why.
Oh, okay. The head whip, whatever. Like, I don't know what to call that move. But that's great as well. The music video is like okay. Like, it's not bad, but it looks like the main set looks like that one Jimin video, and I feel like Taemin also has a video that's like that. So the set's kind of stale, and it reminds me of other things. But it's like still, it's like fine. But tell me why he's kind of giving Hakyeon, Vix's N in the choreography a little, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he just is.
I'm not really sure if I was like getting all the same things as you. Like, I think maybe you saw some things differently than I did.
Trust me, it's there.
No,
I would not.
I am not disputing. I'm just saying I don't think I know, because like I was seeing other things.
I was also getting Minho from SHINee. Did you get that?
Yeah, I got that a little bit. This is just not a good era for music videos. Like, let's just say in general, like in the world right now, you know, it's a bit rough. So wait, did you have more to say, or can I say something?
You can talk about it. I'm curious to know.
Well, my main thing that I'm surprised you didn't bring up is just that it sounds literally so much like ZB1 Iconic. Like, it's literally like so similar.
Yeah, I guess. Like, I don't feel like it's like so similar, but I do keep thinking of them back to back.
Okay. So yeah, I really liked it. I enjoyed it. I also like ZB1 Iconic. And yeah, I don't think it's to the degree of like a ripoff, but I'm just saying, like, they're so similar, like in genre and stuff.
Yeah.
And so I was surprised. Like, I didn't know what it would be like, and I was also very surprised because it's called Saturday Preacher, and I was like, what in the world type of song is this gonna be? But I enjoyed it. I don't really get the music video. Like, I don't really know what was supposed to be going on. So I was like, I appreciate his energy, you know? Like, I really feel like he's vibing here. But other than that, like, I don't know, man.
Okay. Well, what about Sweet Papaya? Because I'm sure you vibe with this one. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. It's right up your alley.
Why?
I don't know.
Sweet Papaya I thought was nice as well. I once again with the music video, you know, like, I feel like the energy and the vibes were there, but also what was it for? Like, I don't really know. But I did appreciate the lunette rug.
Lunette rug. Oh, I missed that.
You know, what? Well, not okay. Let me rephrase. There wasn't a lunette rug, but the lunette clown big comfy couch rug scene. There's a scene in the music video that's reminiscent of that in terms of like angle of shot. He's like on a circle of grass or something. So I shouldn't have said I liked the rug because like there's no rug involved. Okay. But like I'm saying, you know, the homage, of course, was,
obviously.
You know, to that, I really liked that
we
part.
know it was on the mood board.
When it got to that part, I was like, oh, now you've done it.
That's funny.
So, but yeah, I mean, I liked both of those songs. I think they're nice. I think that there's, you know, only good things about them, but are they completely what I'm looking for and therefore like, yes? No, but they're good songs. Like, I liked them. I enjoyed them.
That's good to hear. I think that Sweet Papaya is good as well. And the music video is fun, even though it's not my typical vibe. But obviously I love the Dong Dong feature. Just gotta shout that out.
Oh, the dog?
Yeah, the dog. And I like how even though there's a lot of English in both of the songs that there are videos for, it still sounds like K-pop.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even notice a lot of English, so must have been a lot of K-pop.
Yeah. I think all 4 songs are good. And I appreciate how there is a bit of an Astro vibe to each song. Like, I definitely think that it's coming through. He's just really pulling off this funky, fresh sound, this funky, fresh style. And anybody that doubts his abilities as an idol needs to reevaluate.
I can't even believe that's a thing. I never once doubted that. I've always known that he was talented.
Wow, thanks.
Like, to me, Jeonwoo is an idol. There, I said it.
Yes.
Can I just say, though, Selfish sounds so much like something. Do you know what I heard that song and I was like, my God, what is this? Like, it was that bad. I was like,
okay,
this is too, like, I was like, I'm never gonna think of it.
It has familiarity. I was just thinking it sounded like it could be an Astro song, but maybe it does sound like something very specific. I don't know.
It sounds so much like something and it's bothering me, man.
Okay, we're going to move on. Who do you want to talk about? Anybody you're really just, we need to get to this group, this artist?
No.
Okay. Well, I'll pick then. We're going to talk about ONF.
Oh, okay.
So what do you have to say about this? We're talking about Put It Back, by the way. Sorry if we haven't been doing a very good job of saying specifically what we're talking about, but I think we have. But this is another November comeback. So it's recent. But yeah, what do you think?
I think that Put It Back is really fun and groovy. It's a little bit repetitive, but that's been happening with songs a lot lately. And I just think that ONF does, like, this is kind of like day version of their previous comeback. The one that was before this
Stranger?
one. Yes. It seems like the day version of that in terms of like sound. And I just think that ONF is really good at doing this sound.
Yeah.
Like, it really fits really nicely with their vocal tones. And so, I mean, I enjoy it. Like, it's like most other ONF songs where I'm like, you know what? That's good. Like, if that were to come on, I wouldn't skip it. I'd be like, okay, sure. It's, you know, I've never fully delved into ONF, but I'm never really like upset when hearing any of their music, you know?
Okay.
Which
nice.
it's actually saying a lot if
Yeah.
you think about other groups that I could really like songs from, but then I could also like really dislike songs from.
Mm-hmm.
ONF, I've never been upset.
What about the other songs on their album?
I liked, now this one I don't remember because I listened to it before we did the last episode. But I did write down that I liked Broken Map as well. I don't remember how it goes, but I liked it apparently.
It's really cool. Like,
Okay.
I thought that you would like that one if you listened to the album.
I also, when we prepared for the last episode, I watched their Killing Voice because I've been trying to give more Killing Voices a chance after I left Plaves so much. And there have been seemingly more Killing Voices from groups that I feel like I know some music from. And so they had done a Killing Voice and I watched that and I really enjoyed it. I think it was like they're a really good group to do a Killing Voice for in a way that I would enjoy, because a lot of the times groups that do Killing Voices, they have a lot of people who are very they're power vocals, and like that is really leaned into, and I don't really care about power vocals ever, and sometimes it turns me away. But like ONF has so much vocal, you know, talent, but not in a power vocally sort of way, that like I really enjoyed the listening experience.
I still have to check that out.
I'm not saying that they're not power vocals, but I'm just saying they don't have that like let's belt out the notes and do the woo-woos at the end. Like it's not that vibe.
I don't have like a whole lot to say. When I first heard Put It Back, I immediately was like Gravity. Like,
oh yeah,
it's very Gravity, yeah. And unfortunately, I think it's a bad music video. There's a lot of awkward shots. Like, it just didn't even seem like it made sense to me to be putting like shots where they were putting them, and it was like some of the shots were lingering, and I'm like, why? But it's a great album. I love the songs. I think it's really good. I just love all of the other songs more than the title track, actually, so I didn't really tune in for much from the comeback. But I love Moonlight Festa. That one's totally my
listen
style.
to the title.
It reminds me of SF9 Midnight Sun.
Okay.
And New Dawn reminds me of the Sassy Go-Go OST that I love.
Okay.
And Broken Map, it just like is one of those songs that has a big shift. And so it makes it so cool. So the part where it changes dramatically and Wyatt is coming in, it sounds like a space race.
I remember thinking that Wyatt had done something really good.
Yeah.
So
that part is just
makes
so
sense.
cool. Like it literally sounds like they're having like a galactic battle. Like I can picture
I gotta re-listen
like,
to it.
yeah. Oh, it's just so cool.
Well, yeah. I mean, everyone just please remember that the more times, like the more groups that we bring up saying that we don't like the music video from is just more to say that, yeah, it's just a bad era for music videos right now. No one's got a good one, you know? You got to watch Plave if you want to see a good music video. So don't take it personally that we've been saying that for a lot of these, because it's kind of like the current climate.
Well, let's move to Just Be, actually, because I want to fit them in here to acknowledge them, even though I don't actually have that much to say. because I didn't check it out until like a while later. I had heard Going South and I was kind of on the fence about it because it's such a genre shift. But once I listened to the whole album, I was actually surprised. I think it is pretty good. I wish that the members were involved as much as they used to be, but at least they were involved a little bit in some other areas like the choreography. I don't care about the music videos. Sorry, but like you literally just explained, that's just par for the course these days. I guess I could say I appreciate there's a little more, like there's a little substance to the music videos at least. Like I'm getting some emotion and a concept rather than just looking like a performance video, which is like what it could have been. But overall, I do prefer their sounds like Medusa, like Me, like beloved B-side Don't Go Back. But they can still deliver a solid performance in these other styles. And I'm glad that they're at least willing to experiment. It's just you never know when a group's going to enter a point of no return and like only stick to that one style. So I think that they did a good job. The songs are not my preferred genre, but it's like when I listened to it, I was thinking that it was like, oh, it's actually good. Like the songs aren't bad.
Yeah, overall, I'd say, what did you say that the genre is considered?
It's like hyper pop,
oh, right.
electro pop.
Yeah, like I don't know. I can't judge, how good of a job they did at hyper pop in general, but I think that they were like low key club songs. Like they were like, it was like that, kind of like, yeah, music, but like low key.
Yeah.
And so it made it a little more vibey and a little less like high energy, which I thought was interesting. Like it almost made it like, easier to listen to, sort of that genre. But at the same time, it's like, is that genre purely for like being overhyped? Like, yeah. I don't know. But I enjoyed listening throughout, like the whole album. I was enjoying it.
Yeah.
I just feel like, yeah, I get how maybe it's a little weird to have like a group that you knew of doing other sounds and other songs that had maybe a little bit more like personality and like distinctness able to come through with other genres, and that now when they're switching to this genre it feels a little bit more impersonal, but then I feel like they tried to bring back some level of like connection with the music videos. I did not like the music videos though.
Yeah.
The thing that I don't like about the music videos is kind of just like I don't get how, like, is that what hyperpop does with the music videos in terms of the song sound? Because like to me they don't go together. Like
I feel like I felt like it totally was what I expected.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's so surprising. Yeah, I don't know. It's not what I expected. So it's just kind of, they're confusing to me.
Well,
like they feel disjointed to me.
Yeah, it's actually like I could obviously expect what you were probably expecting.
Yeah.
But I kind of did have the impression that that is what a lot of hyperpop music videos would be like. So I don't know. Wasn't that jarring?
I'm expecting 17 Thunder.
Yeah, like
that would be what I was expecting.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then True Heart, I also like that one because it's fun, but it's like, once again, it's not too much, So yeah, I think that I had no problems with this music and them doing this genre, but I do feel like you might feel like you're losing out on some of what you want from JUSTB if they're doing this genre.
Yeah. But at the same time, I am still getting a lot, like, it's kind of this weird, like, empty kind of music, even though it's so chaotic in a way, like, at the same time. But I am still getting some of their emotion.
Yeah, like,
which is interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting because they didn't, it's like they took that genre, but technically I think that the songs are probably kind of substantial.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's very interesting.
Yeah. So I wanted to shout them out. Do we still have some time?
We might be able to squeeze a few more in here.
Okay, let's just do SUNMI then. What do you think about Cynical and her album?
Honestly, I don't hate the song. It does remind me of Lady Gaga.
Okay.
Sound wise. So that's a little bit to me like, you know. But it wasn't bad. Like in all consideration of SUNMI music, I was like, oh, this one's kind of listenable.
Okay.
I think there maybe is like a scream in the fan chant. I found that interesting. And then in terms of the music video, once again, bringing in bathrooms to the music video, I just really don't. I don't like that, and I don't know why it keeps happening. But she's finally using her limbs properly.
Oh,
and well, by properly I mean she's using them the same way she's always been using them, but it fits now.
Oh, okay.
Like
yes.
I was like, this SUNMI, this is what you've always been meant to do. It's like, this is what she's always wanted. Then why wasn't she just doing this concept from the start?
Okay.
So that's what I have to say. Like, I can't complain about her limb movements this time around because it's perfect. This is exactly what it's supposed to be.
There's nothing about any of the other songs that you want to mention?
No.
Okay.
Maybe I could have, like, I prepared for this one, you know, a longer time ago, so maybe I would have remembered to throw something in, but all I did was rewatch the main song.
Okay.
Sorry.
I will say that there wasn't a song that I didn't like on the album, so I thought it was good. But specifically about Cynical, right away when the beat started, I was like, ooh, and I was excited that it was going to be a faster paced song. I do really love the Balloon in Love, Blue sound from SUNMI, but I was glad to see her having a title track that sounded like this again. And I was pulled in at first for the music video at Well, but actually I just wasn't too interested. I don't know. I didn't really like the music video, sorry.
Well, it did kind of go like it was going for kind of, you know, a horror route, but like I feel like it was in a more theatrical or like non-serious way where like maybe it would have been a little bit more, maybe you would have been more invested if you like felt like it was horror, you know, like if it felt scary.
Maybe.
But I feel like it doesn't feel scary. It feels unserious.
Yeah.
Kind of like Blue with the cockroaches. Like it kind of feels unserious.
Yeah. And I don't really like the stage performances that I saw because like honestly when I saw the stages of her performing Blue and she was literally just playing the bass, like I thought that was more interesting. I don't know what maybe it was the audio of the stages. I felt like something was lacking. And so I wasn't like really invested in the comeback in the era, but I thought all of the songs were very solid, and I thought they were like there was a good variety of genres, and so yeah.
Nice.
Well, the last comeback that I have something kind of solid to say about is ILLIT, so we'll talk about them, but maybe we'll do a roundup of a roundup and give like a little acknowledgement section at the very end. But ILLIT not cute anymore. What are your thoughts?
Well, I just everybody just hates me today, okay? Whatever. Just dislike the video now. Just leave your comment, paragraph long, whatever. It was all right. I hated the music video, but I really loved the jeans. And when I saw the stage performance, I honestly almost thought it was like uncomfortably slow. But overall, the whole thing is maybe kind of giving IU vibes.
Oh,
so like I can see, you know, like I can see something there, but like it's not anything I'm interested. And I just feel like they weren't like I don't get how much it's supposed to be that way or not. Like they're like not cute anymore, but I'm like, then why are you acting cute? Like, is that part of it or not part of it?
Yeah.
Because they're like, not cute anymore, making cute face. like, just... So, yeah, I don't know.
It's part of it.
I think it's all right.
Okay. Well, I will, like, you know, pick up with what you said about it being slow. I think it's funny how they had the super fast-paced, high-energy Jellius in the same year, and now this is almost comically slow. Like, I was just like, when I saw the stage performance, I was like, what is happening? So yeah, immediately though, I thought of the song The Sign. Like, I saw the sign.
Oh, okay.
But I can't believe nobody else has said that. Or at least, like, not that I have seen. But to me, it was just so, like, this sounds like that song. And, like, other songs that are similar to that. And I also think it sounds a lot like Sabrina Carpenter. I'm not too familiar with her music, but I know that a lot of her songs have that, like, twang to them. So... yeah, but the main reason I wanted to talk about this is because the music show stages, like, they're like, the set design is the main point I wanted to bring up.
The set design.
Yeah, like, I think their first one was Music Bank. I think that's what I'm thinking of. It was so 2000s, and, like, all of them that I've seen, I haven't like seen a whole lot. Maybe I've seen all the ones that they have though, I don't know. But they just had these really elaborate and interesting sets that I felt like were a fresh approach to set design for music show stages. And so even though honestly the performance was kind of lacking because it is so slow, it was still kind of fun to tune into because like you can see the sets and the song is very catchy. Like, you know, it gets stuck in my head.
Okay.
I got Sweet on my vinyl. You know it.
Honestly, I didn't catch it the first time around, like through the music video watching, but then the stage performance, I was like, oh, finally. I was like, oh, it's got to be somewhere in one of these comebacks. Sweet on my vinyl.
Yeah. So those are my thoughts.
Okay, but their other song, Not Me.
Uh-huh.
Hello? Like, you're saying I can't, no one is talking about.
I only heard that one once, so I don't really remember it very much.
You're talking about nobody saying not cute anymore. Sounds like I saw the sign. Not Me. Is that not just That's Not My Name song?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It's literally, like, when they started listing all the things, I was like, you've got to be kidding me. This is literally just that song. Yeah. I didn't look into it, but it got to the point where I thought, is this an actual reference? Like, is this like a, you know, a remake or whatever?
I'm pretty sure that one has to be.
It's because it's so similar.
Yeah, like that one totally must be.
And also, I know it's like a slay serve that they're like, oh, you know, don't call us that. That's not me. That's not me. I get that. But at the same time, I can't help but say, okay, guys, that like the more convoluted way that these groups have been spelling their names in recent times, and then they get upset that no one knows how to pronounce it. I'm like, don't spell it like ILLIT if you don't want people to read ILLIT, because that's literally what it looks like. Like Monsta X, there's no other way to pronounce that, okay? So when people are saying monster, it's like, can you read? But yeah, I say ILLIT all the time, okay? I mean ILLIT all the time because ILLIT is what it looks like. It doesn't look like ILLIT. And Isna,
Oh, yeah.
okay, It's not eatna. You didn't spell it that way. You spelled isna. Like, there's just, it's not a, you know, it's not directly calling out ILLIT because there are a whole host of groups that have their names spelled
plus up.
Yeah, like, yeah, that's ignoring even the people that have numbers put in them. But like, it's like you can't read any name anymore. It doesn't pronounce.
Okay, well, do you have anything else about any other specific thing that you really want to delve into, or do you want to do some general shout outs and acknowledgements?
That's probably all I really have to talk about today.
All right, I'll just shout out because we literally like didn't cover them at all. I do want to shout out aespa's B-side, Angel Number 48, because I really like that. And to us, Overthinking has that fire confetti sound.
Oh,
yeah, it does. That's the sound that I like from them.
Honestly, I think this might be my favorite To Us song so far.
Oh, wow.
Because I didn't ever really
like
care about...
Overdrive?
Yeah, Overdrive. I didn't really care about their other ones that like the whole entire world cared about. That wasn't my style. So this one is like, yeah, maybe it's the best one.
I think that Here For You is pretty too. Yeah, so that can, oh wait, I do have side comments that are completely unrelated to anything that we've talked about so far in this episode, but like it's the roundup. I don't know when we're gonna get a chance to talk about it again this year, but I wanted to say, because we had to talk about it relatively soon after it happened, but DKZ, their comeback, I really appreciate that they had a regular music show run.
Yes, absolutely.
They lacked content. Like, they didn't go on other, like, channels or do, like, you know, they didn't have much else going on, but at least they finally did a regular, like, amount of performances on music shows. And I also had wanted to bring it up in the part 1 November episode, but I forgot. But I want to shout out the Hope Plave cover, because that was like brilliant song choice. Like, they did Wait for Love at like an event, and I just like, yes, like everybody needs to cover Plave.
I didn't see it.
Okay, well, it happened. So that concludes the 2025 K-pop Roundup. Woo, 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 woo.
There were a lot of ups and downs this year.
Oh, definitely.
The ups were Plave and the downs were music videos. The downs were AI.
Yeah.
But yeah. I know that it sounded like I disliked everything that we talked about today, but in my defense, I feel like it would be stupid if I sat here and said nothing. And I just, like, we probably prioritize, like, there's always going to be fewer things for me to talk about. I like less things. And so we prioritize making sure if there's something that I like, that we cover it during the regular cycle,
Yeah.
you know?
Mm-hmm.
And so in the roundup, there's not going to be very much.
Yeah.
Unless it's something that I didn't know about.
Exactly.
Until later on. And we actually, spoiler alert, we do have a little something
Yes.
coming up. There's one other group that we didn't really know about and that we could have included in the roundup because now we do know about. But because we were going to cover kind of their whole discography, apparently, we're going to be doing a whole episode on that.
I'm just going to say.
Oh, you're going to say the group?
Stay tuned, everybody. Subscribe to the BlushCat channel and turn on those notifications if you do not want to miss the KickFlip episode.
Yeah. So
it's happening.
We'll cover KickFlip in a later episode because it would have taken up way too much time. But yeah, so that's why I just, like, a lot of what I had to say was maybe a little bit more.
It was on the harsher
hot
side
takes.
today from both of us because, yeah, it was the roundup. It was either things that we didn't prioritize in the regular comeback episodes or we didn't find out about until later.
Yeah.
But if you liked the episode, regardless of that, you can like the video wherever you're listening and leave us a comment. Let us know the comebacks that you enjoyed from this year. This has been Hopskotch.
And me. Bye.
Meow, 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 meow.